Schools are closed, but schooling goes on, and it remains crucial that teachers find ways to see what students are really learning. Whether we use synchronous or asynchronous online sessions or assessments, whether we call it distance or virtual learning or remote learning, we are all challenged to provide meaningful education experiences at a distance as the education world grapples with the impact of this pandemic. This type of learning is really something new, right mga guro? Especially to many of us. And it has caused trouble because we quickly shift our old practices to adapt the new norm. So mga kaguro, since it's another day for an insightful learning, let us grasp every single piece of information as the speaker, Mr. Miko Angelo Diregla, will share to us his knowledge and thoughts with this topic, asynchronous and synchronous assessment for beginning and critical reading skills of our students. Right? But before this webinar starts mga guro, let's figure out first what synchronous and asynchronous assessments are. And let's know a little bit of these assessments on how they work in distance learning, especially for developing of beginning and critical reading skills of our student. So mga guro, let's find a little info about synchronous assessment. Yes, mga kaguro, what is synchronous assessment? Well, it is conducted with real time, like online interaction between us, teacher, and our students or among our students. While the asynchronous assessment is performed with activities where interaction does not take place at the same time. Okay, mga kaguro? And like this modular way of learning, that we only send instructions to the parents or somehow this so-called post communication, and we just receive a response later mga kaguro. So especially also at a requested time and date, so that is asynchronous, hindi po siya on time. When it comes to synchronous, it's really at the same time. The assessment is conducted at the same time. Okay? But anyway, mga kaguro, let's just know more about this in the webinar that will be discussed later. Okay? So mga kaguro, before this, ano po ba ang preference kaya ninyo? Is it synchronous assessment or asynchronous? Right? Anyway, these assessment both refer to time, oras po mga kaguro. Okay, but anyway mga kaguro, today Vibal free webinar will start at 2 p.m. and it will be live on their YouTube channel. So let's learn how we can formulate effective assessments for beginning and critical reading skills in the synchronous and asynchronous learning environment. Okay mga kaguro, and also mga kaguro, don't forget, huwag pong kalimutang mag-register gamit ang link ng mga forms na naka-flash dito sa screen, at ito ay maaari ninyong i-click na makikita nyo dito sa baba ng video. Okay, I put the link on the description so you can click it right away and you will be righted to the registration form. And for those who are just attended the webinar, I will walk you through on the registration process. Okay, it's just very easy mga kaguro. Okay, so let's get started. Here we are mga kaguro sa form or sa registration form. Again, we have to confirm the topic to be attended. Okay, this is synchronous and asynchronous assessment, and then confirm the date and put your email address mga kaguro, your complete name, it should be in all caps, that you want to appear on the certificate, and your school name and where your school address located, and the school province, okay, and what kind of school you have, and your designation mga kaguro. Just choose one and then click submit. That's how easy it is mga kaguro, right? And I think that's it for this video mga kaguro. Thank you so much and until next time.